My one villainous scene would have to be the Emperor Kahn. So Kahn, in the first couple of games, we had learned very little about him. We had learned he was a ruler. He liked to conquer. He was trying to take over Earthrealm. All that sort of really good stuff. We also learned he was part dragon. We don't mention the stuff in the movie that came right after that. But we also saw he had a lot of power because of him being part elder god or something like that. His story is very vague, but we know he's powerful enough to take out Onaga, which is kind of cool because he's always been the basis for, is this villain powerful or is this team powerful? Like Deadly Alliance, based on if they killed Shao Kahn, which they didn't, but that's a whole other story. Then there's Onaga, who is shown by he used to be Shao Kahn's boss, and Shao Kahn was able to kill him, showing Onaga's just a step above him, and he had to poison him slowly. Later on, there was a reboot where we could see that the timeline had reset. This new Shao Kahn was just a brute. There wasn't much to him. I don't like the new Shao Kahn. He's just an angry brute. We don't get much of the thinking and scheming, which is something I love. I he has brute strength, but I like his scheming. You can see there's something toiling around his brain, especially with Melina and the other ones. It was never really clear what he was doing, but there was definitely something there, and I enjoyed it. It was awesome. He wasn't much in Armageddon, but Armageddon is my favorite Mortal Kombat game out there. We can also see there's hints of him being really powerful because there's a huge statue that's really ominous in the Mortal Kombat movie, live action one. We don't know much about him from there. We know a couple things about him, not very much though, honestly. And it's kind of cool. I'm excited for the sequel to that, and I want to see his power levels. Although I think they're going to be the same around, like about as good as the original timeline. And his whole demeanor, even him like taunting the player, is incredible. He's still the hardest boss in MK9. Yeah, overall, it's just his threat levels are off the charts, and that's why he's my favorite villain.